your ball. That's not Peter's ball. Goes to B. Goes to B.
All right, KML taking over here on pitch 1 at Crescent City Invitational 3. Score right now is tied for Terminus and Hive. And another goal for Terminus. Score is 20-10, Terminus leads. Long shot taken by Hive, too far.
Good game time.
Oh, I'm sorry. 3:17.
Hey, Melanie, 3:20.
Long pass by Terminus. Pass back to the top of the line. Nice little shot. Goal. So yeah, nice little setup there to get rid of the ball quick before getting wrapped up by Terminus. Great passing around the hoops for another goal. Makes our score 30-10. Salt Lake City walking the quad ball up in the hands of number 77. '77's McLean. McLean, long pass just outside of the hoops, picked back up by Terminus. Terminus running fast. Nice little shot pass outside to number 22, Hartman of Terminus for another goal. Brings our score 40-10. Terminus leads. Couple subs being made by Hive. Another long pass just outside. Unable to keep hands on it. Quad ball is loose. Picked up by Hodge. Hodge storming in. Pass off to number 0, Curtin on Terminus for another goal. Brings our score 50-10. Quad ball in the hands of Hive. Hive number 5. Passes back up towards the line. Quad ball is loose. Terminus allocates a dodgeball. Quick pass across by Hive to number 77, McLean. McLean with the shot. Did not hear a whistle on that. I do believe it was a beat before. Quad ball being walked up by Hodge. Hodge passes to the far side. Labarge with the shot, and it does go through. Gets knocked through. A little bit of tip from Hive, but still through. Score is 60-10. McLean driving. Nice wrap by Hodge. McLean gets the shot off, making a goal for Hive. Score is 60-20. Terminus leads. Terminus getting some fresh legs into the game. Hildreth and Polio. Lebove, excuse me, I think I said Labarge earlier, but Lebove with drive in and a shot for Terminus brings our score 70-20.
Was it checking out Ruth's hands or Ruth's hands?
McLean walking the quad ball up for Hive.
Let's go, Utah. Let's fire back. I'll stretch him. What the hell? I missed the minute.
Play almost stalled right now as McLean tries to work the quad ball outside. Hive picking up the pace, pass back up top to McLean. McLean charging in, passes to Ely. Ely with the shot, no good. Picked back up behind the hoops by number 4 of Hive. Takes the shot, but tipped outside of the hoops by LeBeau. So no score for Hive on that run. LeBeau passes outside to Hildreth. Hildreth back up to LeBeau. LeBeau gets tackled by McLean. Quad ball still on the ground. Ely tips it a little bit. Pass still made to Hildreth. Beater's doing a great job of just sort of cleaning up the space in front of the hoops for Terminus. Terminus pass back behind by Morris to Polio. Polio back up top to LeBeau, and LeBeau with the dunk. Brings our score 80-20. Terminus leads. Really just some great ball movement there around the hoops by Terminus, never giving up, just sort of passing it, getting everyone's hands in the mix. Hive here, very rowdy, very excited just to be here. I'm excited that Salt Lake City has a team here at CCI. Especially the Hive, it's just kind of iconic branding for the Salt Lake City area. Number 5 of Hive with the quad ball. Quad ball pass outside to McLean. McLean back across into the middle, unable to keep hands on the ball. Picked back up by Terminus in the hands of LeBeau. Quick stoppage.
Got 9 minutes 30 on the clock.
We're at 9 minutes 30 seconds. Game time. Score again 80-20. Terminus leads. While we do all the stoppers, I'm going to switch these just because Terminus is about to get 100. It's going to look like
What did you do? Third brother.
Blue card playing it.
So it's going to be a blue card to Reese for playing after beat.
That's a minute. Until score. One minute, yep.
I know.
So Reese will be in the box. Terminus will be down a beater for 1 minute or until Hive scores. Quad ball in the hands of Terminus. LeBeau passes across to Polio. Polio well protected by Goldberg with the dodgeball, excuse me. LeBeau, long pass across to Hildreth. Hildreth picks it up, tries to get the pass to Polio too high, but is able to run it down before getting beat. So McLean gets the quad ball turned over into their hands. Number 5 makes the pass outside to McLean. Ball picked up by Hildreth. Hildreth charges, takes a little bit of a break to watch out for the dodgeball play in front of him, and a goal for Hildreth. Score is 90-20, Terminus leads.
You're good.
And Terminus back at full strength with Reese re-entering the game. It's been 1 full minute since she entered the box. And McLean walking the quad ball up for Hive. Dodgeball is thrown. McLean dodges the first one, gets hit by the second one. Quad ball picked up by Hildreth. Hildreth gets stalled by number 23 of Hive. Passes across to Polio. Lebov is beat out. Polio passes back across to Hildreth. Hildreth, long pass up to Morris. Morris unable to keep their hands on the ball. Polio still trying to get it. Quad ball in the hands of Ely of Hive. Not protected in that area. Terminus chooses to retreat. And McLean picks up the quad ball for Hive. McLean charging in. Dodgeball thrown at him, misses. McLean trying to charge straight through Polio and Hildreth, unable to do so. Quad ball is loose back behind the hoops. McLean lost headband. Quad ball's tipped by Hildreth, and there's a scrum for it back behind the hoops. Polio's the first one on top of it. And we have stop on the play. A lot going on just there. Polio able to fall on top of that quad ball and get the quad ball in the hands of Terminus. It looks like currently the ball in the hands of Hildreth. Whether it started there or not, I'm not entirely sure. But it looks like they're trying to see if there's any calls on the play for playing through beat, as there was a dodgeball in that area in the hands of Reese, trying to get things cleaned up there for her team. So it looks like it'll be a yellow card to Lebov.
Yellow card.
With that ball.
So that penalty is for tackling someone without the ball. Hive will start with the quad ball back behind the hoops. Number 5 charging in, takes the shot, and no good. No good.
With the ref table.
So yeah, just an accidental whistle there. The ref did correct that and say no good on the goal. Terminus doing a great job of just sort of pressuring and making number 5 have to sort of try to throw that ball through whatever way they had, and unfortunately it did not go. So Polio with the quad ball in hand, being led by Thompson with a dodgeball. Thompson and Duncan now in as the beating duo for Terminus. Polio passing up to Morris. Morris gets beat out. Hildreth, though, cleans up that ball, charging across, takes the shot. It is too high. So that quad ball goes rolling out of bounds and will be turned back over to Hive.
15, you got 5 seconds.
Terminus getting ready to go back to full strength. Hive charging fast. Number 5 making their way up. Terminus about to be back at full strength as Lebov tags up. Pass made to number 4 in front of the hoops for Hive. Back up top. A little bit of a mistaken pass there as number 4 tries to pass to 12, I believe, of Hive, who is holding a dodgeball. But keeper there, shortly behind, able to get that quad ball for Hive. Terminus doing a great job of packing the paint in front of the hoops. Hive charges in, pass back outside to number 4. Number 4 tips the ball. That ball goes flying and picked up by Lebov of Terminus. Lebov charging, Ely giving pressure. Lebov takes the shot from just outside the keeper zone, and it is through. We get a goal for Terminus. Brings our score to 100-20. And we have quick stoppage.
14:26.
14:26 game time.
You're louder.
Let me do one thing, okay, today?
How long are you out?
I have a check on January 17th. And then hopefully I'll be fine by then. I don't know. It's so hard to see like just sitting.
Hey, what minute are y'all at?
14.
Game time? Cool. That's good. Oh, there's 2 in there. Thanks, Tyler.
That other pair is somebody's that I gotta give them. That pair, yeah, somebody bought those from me. I just retrofitted them.
Makes
So.
sense.
That's what he did.
We have shorts.
14:30.
Oh, my bad. Never mind.
They need you.
They need shorts. Yeah, you're good, man. Sorry.
Tyler's Elle is going to get shorts now. They're not going to use those because by the time she gets back, they'll have one for the shorts.
Matt and I brought 2 pairs to use. Oops. Sorry guys, we restarted play. I was having to help people get equipment for the other field. Score right now is still 100-20. Terminus leads. Pass outside to Morris. Morris pass back up to Hildreth. Hildreth touches the ball, unfortunately drops it. Number 4 is charging in for Hive. Wrapped up by Hildreth, gets brought down. Quad ball in the hands of Hildreth. Duncan leading the way for Hildreth. Gets beat. Hildreth also gets beat, but is able to get the pass off to Polio. Polio with a desperate pass back into the middle, picked up by Curtin. I apologize, I think I misidentified Curtin as Morris earlier, but Curtin with the quad ball in hand does get it taken away by Hive. Hive charging. Number 23 takes the shot. It is too low and it goes rolling out of bounds. So that will be a turnover to Terminus and put in the hands of Hartman. Oh. They believed that it was actually tipped by Hartman before rolling out, so they actually gave it to Hive to inbound. Ely inbounded, is currently wrapped up behind the hoops by Curtin. And the beaters for Terminus doing a great job of sort of just cleaning that up. Some quad ball in the hands of Terminus.
16:45.
Yeah, 110 or 100.
Hildreth passes the ball across to Polio. Polio moving in, but is met by a dodgeball. Gets the pass to Kirtan, but Kirtan also takes a bludger in the process. Number 5 for Hive, charging in. Pass the ball across to Ely. Ely with the dunk for Hive brings our score 100-30. Terminus leads. Hive doing a great job of sort of cleaning up the previous play near their own hoops to cause that turnover and allow them to get the quad ball back, streak down the field, and get that goal.
Melwood, 18 minutes.
18 minutes game time. Hildreth with the quad ball just outside of Hive's keeper zone. Hildreth across to Kirtan. Kirtan charging in, goes around the hoop and takes the shot. Great goal for Kirtan. Brings our score 110-30. Hive, McLean not even pausing, charging in, gets wrapped up by Hildreth and brought down, but does keep the quad ball in hand, dodges a dodgeball, excuse me, and takes the shot. And that will be a good goal for Hive. Score is 40-110. Terminus leads. McLean really just charging through the defense there and doing whatever they can to score that goal. Terminus slowing things down, knowing that we're getting closer and closer to that 20-minute intermission. Hartman, protected by Goldberg. Hartman making a few pump fakes, passes back behind hoops, gets tipped off by number 5, and Hodge follows it out so that They can inbound. Hodge takes the shot, and it is good. Score is 120-40. Terminus leads.
Okay.
Quad ball returned into the hands of McLean in the keeper zone. McLean of Hive walking the quad ball up.
19:30.
Dodgeball control in the hands of Hive.
36.
Yeah. Do you want me to do a countdown?
We need a quick play because of our time.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 minutes.
As we say, it's last possession. So what we had there was a quick countdown while Hive still had the ball. Hive turned over the ball to Terminus at about the 5-second mark. And there is going to be a call, it looks like, on this final play that we have.
Does play stop?
Yes, please.
No, I mean like for snitch. It's 20 minutes. No, it's. I didn't know if the last possession still happens.
Yeah, last possession still happens.
But you have to start. It's when the possession changes.
So what we have is a penalty on Hive, McLean.
There's a 10-second countdown on the period actually ending.
Now I feel
Yeah, countdown.
So yeah, the way this works is since the 20-minute mark was technically reached, but we had to go back, it'll be another 10-second countdown. So time started.
Press teams from fouling indefinitely.
Yeah.
My bad. She like cut in front of me when I was trying to
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another 20 minutes.
So we are officially at the 20-minute mark now because we had the 10-second countdown. Ball was passed by Hartman behind the hoops and is turned over to Ely of Salt Lake City. That will take us into our 20-minute intermission. There was no score on that, so we will take a quick 2-minute break. And when we come back, we will have our flag runner on the pitch. Score currently right now is 120-40. Terminus leads.
That's so sweet.
Oh, hey. It was good. I got a new jersey.
Oh, I need. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if that one works or not. If it doesn't, let me know because I've got the one.
You got another one? Or you know well, it doesn't work.
No, not necessarily. You still can, yeah. Because you still want to do it.
There's definitely more
around here.
Yes. I've got some. Oh, Matt and I know we're going to Mexico after this, so like I brought bug spray. Oh, that's what you mean by the Yes. This is like, we literally like fly out from here Monday to Mexico. So.
30 seconds!
I can't see the score right there. Yeah, I was thinking don't know which. Oh, this is.
Does anyone else need this while I have it up? Gucci. Awesome. This is so funny. How much time is left on the penalty?
So, let's see, 20, at like 30 seconds? 30 seconds, yeah. He started at 20:06, it's 20:31 right now.
Let's go.
This is recording everything, by the way. Just so you guys aren't.
Oh, it is?
Don't talk crap about people around it. Thank you.
It's not streaming.
It's not streaming. It's just recording on the phone.
The big man has been flopping on this.
So it's your fault.
No,
It's 100% 240 pounds going on this broom is bending this thing. So.
Final possession. Yeah, it's like called final possession, but then if that happens, then you restart it. Yeah. The worst is when they score on that 20-second.
You got it my way. I got really angry. I was like, this girl could get this.
yeah, that's right.
Wham!
I thought I was gonna make it.
Almost did. I just don't want anyone to accidentally break an ankle.
No, I like.
That would be me. That would be my luck.
Set score is 180.
Yep.
Heard.
No, we
I'll just say it nice and loud.
played ref a bunch of college.
And you'll probably be paired with an LER.
Hey, Katie! Just I got 30 seconds on my penalty.
Go slow, they have control.
Hey, Tito! I'm subbing in the moment I'm out, even throwing offense. I'm subbing in the moment I'm at, and no matter if throwing offense or not. The only time I'm not subbing is if it's defense. Well, that was literally a free act. Do what they need to do. Do what they need to do.
Because I hold my ball here.
It's just all over. I'm wiping it on my chest.
Ready?
All right, so our set score is 180. We have the quad ball down here in the hands of Hive.
8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seekers released.
So seekers have been released.
You have 15 more seconds. On
Wait,
your
Tito, am I staying in now? Am I staying in now? When I sub in, am I staying in? Oh, I'm healthy. But I'll sub in for you, and then I'll just go to keep.
You got 5
Hive
seconds.
charging in. He's got 5 seconds on the penalty. A pass across is blocked by Kirtan. Quad ball picked up by Terminus. Terminus charging. Thompson with the ball gets the goal for Terminus. Score is 130-40, and Hive is back at full strength. Thompson with the goal for Terminus. Hodge challenging high on Hive. Cleaned up by Liu. Hive charging. Shot taken, unfortunately, just too high above the hoop. Thompson will inbound that quad ball from back behind the Terminus hoops. Your flag runner today, Liam Zak, almost gets caught. Terminus right there, unable to get the full grab. Ely seeking for Hive. Quad ball getting passed around by Terminus around the hoops. Ball too hard of a pass, it looked like, by Thompson to Kirtan. That ball goes rolling out of bounds and will get inbounded by Hive. Oops. Hive getting McLean back in at keeper. Remember, McLean had a penalty earlier that caused them to have to switch over the green headband. And then after they subbed back in as a chaser, got them to sub out so that they could get him back in at keeper. Great, just keeping this ball alive by Hive, but Hodge is able to get the small tip on it and roll it before getting beat. Great throw by number 12 of Hive to get that beat. It looks like number 12's last name might be Snap. I apologize if that's wrong. Yeah, Snap with 2 P's. So that was a great throw by Snap to get that beat on Hodge. McLean charging in, gets wrapped by Hodge. A little bit high on the wrap, but it looks like it's clean. Thompson picks up the quad ball, starts to charge. I do believe that the refs are discussing the legalities of that tackle.
Nathan, can I remind Danny that we have a timeout?
Ball right now in the hands of Thompson for Terminus on the far side. Again, your score right now 130-40. Terminus leads. We're finally getting some more sunshine and getting all the fog to clear up here. So no call on the play. Play will continue. Hive has called a timeout. This is why everyone is leaving their brooms. So Hive will have used their timeout here for 1 minute. They don't have it on there anymore. I just write like near CTO that they used it because they're only supposed to use one. Because yeah, I asked Matt about that at the last tournament. So, hey Matt, they agree with me. We need a spot to mark the timeout. We need a spot to mark timeout.
Oh, well then tell the guy who made the shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hey, I still have
Thank you
that
for reminding me
shirt.
because that did come up before, and I was like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not fun. This is timeout.
yeah, we should just fine.
Yeah, not over yet.
30 seconds!
Hey,
30 seconds on the timeout.
tell them to run the two-minute offense.
Yeah. Oh.
He's killing it.
I love the GA jerseys so much. They're so cool. They're really nice.
Well, the original person who wrote the word put Orlando, and that was
Yeah.
like, this is not Orlando.
I just put the team name next to the coaches in case any gets upset about something.
Oh, I like that.
I like that too.
When we have to handle appeals and have to look at the sheet, I'm like, I don't know who fucking signed this.
I'd be shocked if this game gets
I've just been
All right, play is resuming here after that Salt Lake timeout.
Someone's like, actually, I don't.
Thompson passes across to Morris. Morris gets a tap on the ball, but Hive able to fall on top of it. We had snap there with the dodgeball. Morris made a quick decision to just try to get it back in the hands. Hive was not advancing quad ball. They do need to advance out of the keeper zone when they get possession. Dodgeball thrown by Goldberg. Just misses McLean. McLean gets the pass off to number 71. Fortunately not able to capitalize on that and get it through the hoop, even though Hive seems to have thought that it went through. None of the refs agree. Hodge with the quad ball. Passes far outside to Thompson. Thompson, challenged by number 4, gets the shot off into the low hoop. Goal for Terminus. Score is 140-40. 180.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't catch it. Oh, you're going, Leo. Let's go, baby. Woo!
McLean with the quad ball. Terminus getting a new seeker into the game. Number 10, Cueva. Shot was taken by Hive. Does not go through, so Thompson will be inbounding back behind Terminus hoops. Terminus is Thompson charging in, met by McLean. McLean wraps them up, knocks them down, but gets the ball is out to Curtin. Curtin of Terminus charging, takes the shot, bounces off the outside ring of the hoop, but does not go through, and McLean will fall on top of that quad ball to keep it in the hands of Hive. McLean barely advances outside. Hodge there to meet them. And snap, great beat by Staff, preventing Terminus from getting the ball easily. A lot of beater play happening in all of that, really just trying to keep possession for their team on the quad ball. A quick discussion by the referees. I think a couple of players weren't quite sure if they were beat on the play or not. Kind of hard to keep up with when so much is happening all at once, but right now the quad ball is just outside of the Hive keeper zone on the ground. Snap is there with a dodgeball in hand. Hodge, the closest Terminus player to that quad ball. All right, so it looks like it will be a yellow card for Snap for an illegal head beat. So that'll be 1 minute in the box or until Terminus scores. So quad ball will go into the hands of Hodge. Dodgeball stays on the ground. 71 tries to wrap Hodge. Hodge takes the shot. Does a really weird bounce off of the loop.
Kill it!
Quad ball back in the hands of McLean.
I got you. I'm in the crew.
Hey, 12. Can you scoot out?
In my spot. And then
McLean charging in. Hodge wraps and brings him down. Quad ball still in the hands of McLean. McLean off broom, has to give the ball up. Ball back in the hands of Hodge. Hodge, long pass down to Thompson. Thompson with the goal. And snap is back in for Hive on that back. Hive back at full strength, but that comes on a goal by Thompson of Terminus. Brings our score 150-40. Our set score is 180. McLean with a far pass goes on the ground, rolling out of bounds behind Terminus hoops. So that will need to be inbounded. Thompson taking the inbound. Terminus getting a couple fresh legs into the game. We got Reese coming in at beater. And we got Hartman coming in the chaser game. Thompson with the quad ball. Just crosses half. Seeking game's been happening on the very far side of the pitch. Neither team really given an inch there. Ball passed back up to Thompson. Thompson back behind to Hartman. Hartman with the pump fake takes the shot on the mid-size hoop. No good. Hodge follows that ball out. So the reason that shot was no good is I heard one of the refs yell beat before. Hodge gets the pass to Thompson behind the hoops. Thompson with the quick dunk on the tall hoop. Brings our score 160-40. 2 more would do it for Terminus.
Dude, our good friend was supposed to come down. And she stood with a far too.
Similar story to the pass. McLean walking the quad ball up for Hive. Cueva is wrapped up by our snitch on the far side, or by our flag runner, excuse me, on the far side. Long pass made to number 23, Tita. Ball goes flying and is loose back behind Terminus hoops, but is picked up by Hodge. Hodge charging in. Hive with nobody back. And a quick goal by Thompson brings our score 170-40. 1 more for Terminus. And this game is over. 1 more for Terminus! So McLean gets wrapped just outside the keeper zone. Quad ball just hanging out on the ground. Hodge picks it up, charges in, gets the easy, okay, never mind, no good, beat before. Good beater play on that. Hodge was able to chase the quad ball down back behind the hoops, did get wrapped up by McLean on a tackle. Quick discussion. But we are at next goal would win this for Terminus. For your first game of the day here at CCI. This first game on pitch 1. We've had some other games going on at the same time.
Is Boom Train on this pitch?
Are you reffing or
No.
All right, so Hodge has the quad ball in hands back behind Hive's hoops. Takes the shot, but that shot is hit with a dodgeball. I do believe it was Snap that threw that dodgeball. Thompson able to get the quad ball, though, in hands. Goes off the loop again. Called no good. We got some spinny hoops here today that are causing that ball to just bounce right off the loop and not go through. McLean running in. Tita sort of making room and space for him to get closer. Passes the ball off to number 5. Number 5 with the goal for Hive. Brings our score 170-50. Hodge with the quad ball. Slows it down the closer they get. Passes outside to Thompson. Thompson with the shot. No question about that one. Did not bounce off of any loops, so that will do it here on pitch 1 for our first game here at CCI. You have Terminus taking the win over Salt Lake City Hive. Score is 180-50. All right, we will be back shortly with our next game, which I believe we have Boom Train versus Philadelphia Freedom. Bye.